Καλημέρα όλη μέρα, με πολύ ή λίγο αέρα. Και όλα καλά θα πάνε, αν τα σύννεφα φυσάνε. Καλημέρα με λιακάδα, απ' την όμορφη Ελλάδα. Και με χιονιά και με κρύα, πάντα αισιοδοξία. Happy, happy, happy day. Happy, 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 happy day.
Deep sailing adventure among the beautiful Greek islands of the Dodecanese. The long-awaited moment has finally arrived. We are on the island of Rhodes. The boat we have rented for the next 2 weeks is moored in the splendid Mandrake marina, right next to the old town within the ancient walls. A nice location. After completing all the formalities of checking in and stocking up the boat, we are ready to sail. Our first destination is one of the most famous islands in the Dodecanese, the island of Simi. We leave Rhodes, passing between the 2 columns topped with deer statues. Many years ago, in their place stood the Colossus of Rhodes, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. From Rhodes to Symi, there are about 22 nautical miles, and with a good wind, we reach the island by sailing in about 4 hours. We anchor in a quiet bay on the southern part of the island, where is located the famous monastery of Archangel Michael. We arrive in time before sunset to prepare and enjoy our first dinner on board. Since we don't move much on the boat, we have a habit of doing some exercise early in the morning. After a healthy breakfast, we are ready to visit the monastery before the tourist groups arrive. The monastery is a place of great spirituality and beauty. This Greek Orthodox monastery, dating back to the 18th century, is famous for its frescoes and Byzantine icon. One of the main attractions is the famous silver icon of Archangel Michael, adorned with precious stones, venerated by the faithful for its alleged miraculous powers. The monastery and the small picturesque church are characterized by traditional architecture and an intimate atmosphere. Both places offer a spectacular view of the sea and are a must. Visit for those seeking peace and reflection, especially in the early hours of the morning before the tourists arrive. After the visit and a good coffee at a local bar, we sail to another bay on the island, the locality of Pedi.
Sono solo con te, sogno immerso in una tazza di tè, ma che caldo qua dentro, ma che bello il momento.
Here we stop for a lunch on board, some swimming and a refreshing dip. In the afternoon, the forecast indicates strong winds. During this time of year, the Meltemi wind prevails, a powerful wind that is best not to underestimate. For safety, we decide to find shelter in the marina of Simi. Simi is an enchanting village that reveals all its beauty as we approach from the sea. The pastel-colored houses, with their neoclassical facades and red roofs, are nestled on steep hills surrounding the natural harbor. As we get closer, We can see the narrow cobblestone streets and small flowered balconies that give the place a unique charm. The atmosphere is so typical of a Greek island. The village is truly enchanting. You can easily lose track of time while immersed in its timeless beauty. Morning jog has become a must, not only to keep fit but also to experience something unique, discovering the place, seeing the village wake up, and feeling its heartbeat. During breakfast, we have a briefing, check the weather, and decide on our next destination. Around 10 in the morning, we leave the beautiful Simi and prepare for an open sea navigation towards the islet of Tilos. We have about 32 nautical miles to cover. The wind is increasing up to 28 knots. We continue sailing, reducing the sail area with 2 reefs due to the strong wind. Reach the island of Tilos in 5.5 hours. We enter Levadia, the main port and locality of the island of Tilos, a charming place. As we approach, we can see the wide and protected bay, surrounded by hills. The beach of Levadia, with its white pebbles and clear waters, is perfect for a refreshing swim after sailing. There are very few boats in the bay, which contributes to an atmosphere of tranquility and freedom. This sense of space and calm makes the experience even more relaxing, allowing us to feel truly free while exploring the surroundings. The white houses and bougainvillea of the village overlook the blue sea, creating a picturesque landscape. What could be more beautiful than a sunrise? Early morning, the best time for a bit of exercise while the air is still fresh, and then we sail to the next island. Our next destination is the island of Giyali. This small island is uninhabited, except for the workers in the mines. This place is particularly interesting not only for its natural beauty, but also for its geological significance. Island is famous for its pumice. Pumice stone is extracted here. This gives the water an even more azure color than on other islands of Dodecanese. The island offers breathtaking views with its rugged coastlines that plunge into turquoise waters. The white pumice beaches contrast with the lunar landscapes created by the active quarries, making the island a unique place to explore. Tonight, we decide to sleep at anchor in this place of absolute tranquility. We are here completely alone. For dinner, we prepare a delicious octopus with potatoes and red shrimp with garlic baked in the oven. The aroma is fantastic and the taste even better. The next day, the weather forecast predicts winds over 35 knots afternoon. For this reason, we decide to set sail early in the morning, heading towards the island of Nisyros. We want to arrive at the marina before the Meltemi, the characteristic wind of this region, unleashes its full force. The navigation from Giyali to Nisyros is only 4 nautical miles, and in just 40 minutes we reach our destination. We moor the boat in a small but well-protected marina. Once settled, we rent a scooter to explore this wonderful island. Mandraki is lively and colorful, with traditional taverns offering delicious Greek cuisine. We chose a trattoria called Juicia, with a stunning view and a seafood. One of the best we have ever tasted in Greece. The dishes are all spectacular and tasty, so much so that we decided to return there for dinner. After lunch, we stroll through the white and blue town, discovering charming little shops selling items made of pumice, extracted from the island of Giyali, which is located opposite. We get back on the scooter and head to the village of Nikia, located next to the volcano crater. The Mediterranean atmosphere that you breathe on this island is incredible. The panorama is breathtaking, with spectacular views that embrace the crater and extend to the sea. The island of Nisyros conveys a unique sense of peace and beauty, with its enchanting landscapes and the warm hospitality of its inhabitants. Every corner of Nikia is a discovery, from picturesque alleys to panoramic squares. An unforgettable day immersed in the magic of this extraordinary place. We return to the marina briefly to check the boat, then head out in the evening to the picturesque Mandraki. We love this place so much, where all the streets lead to the sea. The waves crash directly onto the houses, and the sunset creates a breathtaking spectacle. A moment of pure magic.
Quando sono con te, non so più chi sono perché crolla il pavimento e mi sciolgo di dentro. Quando penso a te mi sento denso perché io ti tengo qua dentro di me, io ti tengo qua dentro con me. Me so ubriacato di una donna, quanto è buono l'odore della gonna, quanto è buono l'odore del mare, ci vado di notte a cercare le parole, quanto è buono l'odore del vento, dentro lo sento, dentro lo sento.
As mentioned before, we decide to return to the Juicia restaurant, and the chef continues to amaze us with extraordinary seafood dishes. If you happen to be on this island, Nisyros, this place is a must. Make sure to note it in your travel plans. We have begun our second week of sailing among the islands of the Dodecanese. Our spirit merges with the sea, the wind, and the waves. A sense of absolute freedom courses through our veins.
Quanto è buono l'odore del vento, dentro lo sento, dentro lo sento. Quanto è buono l'odore dell'ombra, quando c'è il sole che sotto rimbomba, come rimbomba l'odore dell'ombra, come rimbomba.
This is the beauty of a sailing vacation. The home becomes wherever we drop anchor. Tonight, our home is the peaceful bay of the island of Tilos. Dinner on board, surrounded by absolute peace. This morning, we wake up before sunrise, ready to sail to the island of Halki. It will take us about 2 hours from Tilos. Halki captures us at first sight. Our first stop is the beautiful bay of Patmos. What a wonder! The water is incredibly clear and intensely blue. With only 2 other boats in the bay, it feels like a private paradise. On the beach, we find a typical Greek taverna where we decide to have lunch in the shade, overlooking the bay. We are in love with everything around us. Among all the islands of the Dodecanese we have seen so far, this one fully captivates us with its turquoise colors. The combination of stunning landscapes, crystal, clear waters, and authentic Greek hospitality makes Halki a true paradise. This sea feels like a huge swimming pool, and I feel like a small fish. In the afternoon, before the strong Meltemi wind picks up, the captain decides to move and dock in the small and picturesque harbor of Halki. We tie the boat on 3 sides to ensure maximum safety, as winds of over 35 knots are expected. Halki is a hidden gem in the Dodecanese, a perfect island not only for those who sailing, but also for those seeking a relaxing vacation in an authentic and picturesque setting. Nemporio is the only village on the island. We enjoy authentic cuisine in local taverns. A gyros with cold beer. What else could you want? This is an island that captivates with its tranquility, natural beauty, and authentic hospitality, making it an ideal destination for those seeking an authentic and rejuvenating Greek experience. The morning always starts with some sports and exploring the surroundings. We stayed on this island for 2 days, and although we would love to stay longer, the sea calls us to new destinations and discoveries. We fill up with water and prepare to set sail for the next adventure.
Ci fa sempre un po' paura per quell'idea di troppa libertà. Eppure abbiamo il sale nei capelli, del mare abbiamo le profondità e donne freddolite negli scialli che aspettano che cosa non si sa. Gente di mare che se ne va dove gli pare, dove non sa. Gente che muore.
Our next destination is the island of Alimia, a place of extraordinary natural beauty and history. Alimia is a deserted island known for its clear waters and tranquil beaches.
Quando ci fermiamo sulla riva, gente che va, sguarda l'orizzonte se ne va.
We are absolutely alone here, all this wonder just for us. We discover a small abandoned church, which, although in ruins, retains a special charm. Its stone walls tell stories of ancient times and devotion. The view from the church provides inner peace. Walking among its ruins, surrounded by tranquility, is an experience that takes us back in time and leaves an indelible impression. Sailing to Alimia and discovering its hidden secrets gives us a sense of adventure and peace, adding a touch of wonder and reflection to our journey. In the morning, we decided to sail before sunrise for a long journey of about 6 hours to the island of Rhodes.
Tutta musica e tutta su quell'onda dove si vola tra la storia e la leggenda del flamenco e della taranta, tra l'algebra e la magia della scia di quei marinai.
Here it is, the island of so much history and rare beauty. We pass by the beaches of Prasnasi, a must-visit for kitesurfing and windsurfing enthusiasts. A place where the wind blows constantly, ensuring fun for all enthusiasts. Along our route, we stop for lunch at one of the taverns among the many beaches of Rhodes. We enjoy the local food and Greek hospitality, making our trip even more memorable.
Ad ognuna può campare, la ricchezza da ognuna porta, ogni uomo con la sua stella, nella notte del Dio che balla, e ogni popolo col suo Dio, che accompagna tutti i marinai.
We continue to the Bay of Lindos, where we spend a pleasant evening and dinner at a beachfront restaurant.
La vie c'est la vie avec.
In the morning, we move behind the town of Lindos to a tiny bay with a spectacular view of the Acropolis.
Ça n'est pas toujours comme on dit tout rose. La vie, ça n'est pas non plus comme on dit tout gris. Mais c'est un mélange de gris et de rose. La vie.
In this bay, there is a very nice modern tavern where the food is good, although the prices are a bit high. We decide to visit Lindos and its Acropolis at sunset. What a spectacle! The Acropolis of Lindos is an ancient citadel situated on a cliff overlooking the village of Lindos and the surrounding sea. This historic stronghold houses a temple dedicated to Athena Lindia, dating back to the 4th century before Christ. At sunset, everything becomes even more magical. The elevated position offers breathtaking panoramic views of the coast and the blue waters below, making the visit an unforgettable experience both for its natural beauty and its historical significance. Lindos, with its stunning scenery and the ancient ruins of the Acropolis towering over the village, offers a magical atmosphere. We stroll through the narrow cobbled streets, exploring the characteristic white houses and alleys filled with shops and local taverns. Bougainvillea flowers add a touch of color to the Greek scenery. Lindos is a city definitely worth visiting if you're on the island of Rhodes. But it's time to set sail towards the port of Rhodes, where our beautiful adventure in the Dodecanese concludes. We have a nice wind accompanying us on our final sail. Our journey is coming to an end, and we're feeling mixed emotions. On one hand, we're filled with impressions of what we've seen and experienced. On the other hand, we're already starting to miss the freedom that sailing on a yacht provides. It was an amazing adventure that we will never forget. And, of course, we're already beginning to dream about the next one. We hope you enjoyed our journey and that we have inspired you to discover new destinations or to experience a sailing vacation. Subscribe to our channel to not miss out on the upcoming adventures and give us a like if you enjoyed the video.